Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. In this video, I will show you a new build for Hill Amplifier South direction for Twine Peaks endurance. Before building this direction, make sure to build the west direction build first. To build the lava shield for both directions, the loop bridge and these block-offs. I delayed this video since I changed the build from damage to recycle. Because this direction now has a weird bud during waves 11 and 19, took a lot of time to control it, I will explain it more during the video. And to avoid any confusion, let's call this build, Hill Amplifier 2023 Build 1. Before we start, make sure to read the description first. If there is any update for this build or a newer build, I will leave it there. And without further ado, let's get started. For the south direction they spawn here. And they have two paths to reach the amplifier. But I already blocked both of them during the west direction build. And I will give them another path here. To push them down and recycle them. But first, remove the old AFK spot. I will build a new one for this build, and don't worry, it will be in the exact location and won't affect the other builds. Start from here. This build may be confusing for some people, so I will go slowly and will jump a lot to explain everything. Don't build a wall here, and don't add anything inside this box, because it will drive the smashers crazy, real crazy. You can slow the video speed to 0.75 if needed. No walls here. And give them a way up. Add another way up just in case they destroyed the first one. I know the build looks weird, but I will explain everything, don't worry. Also, I will upload a gameplay video tomorrow to show you everything about the build and how it works with smashers and mini-bosses. Now for the block offs. But first, add a roof here. And edit this part like this. Remove these two roofs. And add them here. They will spawn here, and to force them to follow the tunnel without trying to take a shortcut here, add this block off. Sometimes a husk will go under this block off and try to pass through this gap. So add this edited floor to prevent that. Add 3 walls here for sound wall traps, to have more control on the propanes. It's extra, but I want to make sure. We all know how propanes can be crazy. And fill this area with block offs to force them to follow the tunnel. I will add extra block offs here to make sure. I know that's a lot of block offs everywhere, but as I mentioned before, these bugs are weird and annoying and can ruin everything. That's why I added these extra block offs, just in case a smasher bugged during wave 19 and tried to take a shortcut from inside the tunnel. Same thing with this block off for the west direction. You can add another layer of block offs too. And don't worry, I will make a video about all the extra block offs you can remove from all Twine Peaks base after they fix these bugs, at least some of the worst ones. Now let me explain how it works plus important notes about the build. But first I need to place the traps so I can explain easily. Sound wall traps here. Note that I will add ton of extra sound wall traps for this build. Because of the propane's bug, when they can explode at any time without any reason. If you want to skip the extra, add only the 4 I added at the entrance. Don't add 2 sound walls with the same reload time facing each other's, it will be useless. Add a different reload speeds facing each other's. All the traps will be minimum damage since it's a recycle build, to avoid spawning smashers as possible. Use 2 reload for durability on these walls if your trap's durability is very low. Check this video to know how to increase and max your trap's durability. No wall launcher traps here, because it may push the smashers down here, and they may destroy this part to go up since they glitch and can't climb this ramp up sometimes. Here will be floor launchers to push the husk out of the tunnel. 3 impact 2 reload will be the best. But if your trap's durability is low, use 2 impact, 2 reload and 2 durability. These 3 floor launchers will push the husk down if they reach that far. And they will go up again from here. So add 3 impact floor launchers here to push them back to the spawn again. But as you will see in the gameplay, they almost never reach that far, so I added these extra parts for people who have low durability. No need for any traps on these walls. Add a healing wall spikes trap here, just in case a husk tried to destroy this wall. You can add another with increased building health if you want to. Low damage drop traps here, to reload, for durability. I used them level 77 with gray element for the minimum damage possible. Make sure of the direction to push them back, not in. Do not use 130 or 144 high damage drop traps, because they will deal a lot of damage to the husk and a lot of smashers may spawn and they may cause propane's issues, and the most important thing, they will run out of durability fast since it's a recycle build. These floor launchers may push the husk on these block offs, and they may cause issues, especially if you are using 2 impact floor launchers. So add these ramps like this. And add ceiling drop traps above them, low damage of course. Yes, I know that they are 4 walls up, not 3 like the rest. But they are only for this part. They will get activated when the floor launchers push the husk up, and the husk will get stuck in the wheels and fall all the way down to the spawn. Plus the wheels will reach the spawn anyway and will delay the husk even more. Now since I use a lot of floor launchers, some husk may stuck in these gaps, and lobber or flinger may get pushed on the roof and damage the amp. So close these gaps like this. If you still confused, don't worry, you will see everything during the gameplay tomorrow. Remove this wall, it may cause issues. Also, another thing here. When the floor launchers push the husk here, a husk or 2 may land here on the edge, not down. Don't worry, they will go back again to the tunnel from here and these floor launchers will push them out again. But here is the thing, some of them may go through this wall like it's not there. It's a bug, but it's no thing, don't worry, it won't affect anything. But to make sure, add a 3 impact wall launcher here to push them back to the spawn. And if you got the same weird flingers and lobbers bug like the west direction, when they try to destroy the block offs around to reach a spot where they can target the amp, you can simply expand the lobber shield. Nothing special, just a normal lobber shield. And you can close these gaps as well. Another thing, for the wall darts I added here. They can shoot through ramps and windows, but apparently, it can't shoot through both together. You can edit these wall too small walls. Or add full walls with the wall darts and add healing spikes behind. Or you can add low damage drop traps above. Or replace these 2 anti-air traps with low damage floor spikes. Nothing specific, just any way to deal a small damage to force them to go away if this weird bug happened. And don't worry, if anything happened or changed, I will update you as soon I can. Now, for the new AFK spot. The old one is good, but it may interfere with this part. I will connect it here to make it cheap as possible. go 5 to 7 levels up. But there is a weird thing, when takers somehow during wave 19 can climb these ramps and reach you, as you will see during the gameplay. It's nothing, don't worry. You can do up 2 walls like this to avoid them reaching you. For me, I stand here and just use the banner. Or you can go 2 ramps up like this. And that's it. Don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop if you want to support me. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, see you in the next one.